EA, oh my goodness, EA. What the freak are you doing? Seriously, are you intentionally trying to get Battlefield 6 players to riot against you?
As if that will work.
Why do you continue to ruin amazing games for everyone? For the love of all things, for once in your miserable, despicable, appalling, good-for-nothing lives, stop ruining everything. Woosa. Let me calm down. Whew. For those of you who are in the dark, EA released a bonus path in Battlefield 6's BF Pro,
Which costs $25, by the way, on top of the $70 base game.
and they looked at every player like they're, those old money bags we used to see from the old cartoons. Because, trust me, if you want to finish it, let me tell you straight up, just pay. Trust me on this, don't play, don't even think about grinding it. Just pay. Because guys, trust me when I tell you, this is probably one of the worst cash grabs I've ever seen EA release. And that's saying something coming from the same company that turned Star Wars Battlefront 2 into a freaking casino, locked core progression behind loot boxes, and had to be publicly dragged by governments before backing off. And you just think, guys, you'd think with Battlefield 6 it would be different. But no. It's good old EA being freaking EA. Do you guys smell that? Guys, do you smell that rot? Don't look at your computer. Don't look at your 1 week old sandwich. Don't even smell your armpits.
Which I'm sure are clean, I think.
No, guys. Take a look at this logo. This is where the rot is emanating from. This is where EA fools people with their play to earn more classic bullshit. Bull freak. And behind your backs, it's really.
Pay more or fall behind.
See guys, a healthy progression system, it rewards time. It respects your effort. You put the hours in, you get the stuff. Voila! Simple as that. What Battlefield 6 is doing with this BF Pro bonus freaking bullcrap path is flipping that idea on its own head. When it dropped, EA expected you to complete 10 tiers in 7 days. But the thing is, guys, here's the thing. Their point system, it doesn't add up mathematically. I mean, a Redditor, he simply put it cleanly. The bonus path has 100 points needed, but the weekly only amount to 30. It's only 6 days, so no new challenges for the other 7 levels. This makes zero freaking sense, which means this isn't a grind problem, it's a design problem. EA is telling you upfront, you are not meant to finish this by playing. And that, guys, that's where your wallet becomes the true soldier. That's where money talks and cash rules to these greedy freaks. Because here's the trick, guys. EA will never say you have to pay. They'll just make sure the clock is always louder than your free time. You log in, see the timer, it's ticking down. Realize something, guys. You reach a realization. You have a job. You have responsibilities. Maybe you have a wife and kids. Maybe, just maybe, you have the audacity to not live inside Battlefield 24-7. And suddenly, that optional tier skip starts looking real tempting. EA literally took your anxiety and weaponized it against you. They tapped into that fear of yours of missing those those amazing rewards of theirs. And that final, oh my goodness, that final beautiful reward that, as one of the amazing gamers of the YouTube community put it on one of my short breakdowns, a guy wearing a diaper on his chest. Good one, bro, good one. And the players, they feel it. Oh, trust me, guys, they feel it so hard. Because after all of the grind, the battle pass fatigue will kick in. Not your usual fake people are tired of live service, the excuse publishers they love to use, but real exhaustion. The bonus path requires you to either pay or grind the living hell out of your life. And it has a timer. Tick tock, and that timer is screaming at you that if you don't play right now, you're wasting your hard-earned $25. But every person has a breaking point, no matter the amount of money they paid. They'd eventually just, they just flip off Battlefield 6 and EA entirely.
Which is something I did a long time ago and haven't regretted it ever since.
And that's why you're seeing comments calling this grind impossible. Not challenging, not maybe it's a bit much. It's plain impossible. Because When weekly challenges give you a fraction of what's required, the message is clear. Your time alone is not enough. And once players realize that, they realize this whole grind isn't hard or impossible. It's just fake. It's a treadmill that conveniently ends right next to a freaking checkout button. And this is EA's pattern. It always have been and it always will be. Shorter windows, tighter timelines, less room for casual play, more limited time everything. Every season feels like it's shrinking and they're daring you. I'm telling you guys, they're daring you to complete it normally. And the more they do it, the more obvious it becomes that the design goal isn't player enjoyment at all. It's conversion rates. That's why even people who bought the BF Pro are pissed. Because paying once, guys, paying once used to mean you were in, you are all in. Now it just means you unlock the privilege of being asked to pay again and again and a freaking again. The pass doesn't feel like a reward track anymore. It feels like a subscription.
To stress.
And once players start seeing progression as a chore they'll never finish, that's when a live service quietly starts dying. Not with the outrage, not with the riots, but with apathy. Players will stop caring, they will stop grinding, they will stop buying, and eventually they'll stop logging the freak in. And it really saddens me, gamers and gamerettes. It saddens me because I've said this before in a couple of videos of mine. Battlefield 6's launch was amazing. It was out of this world, one of a freaking kind, a comeback that was long awaited after many crap releases. And it played really well. It got amazing reviews on Steam, critics loved it, praised the gameplay and praised the direction EA was going in. Everything was super smooth. Guys, Battlefield was finally, well, what Battlefield was supposed to be a long time ago. And now those pieces of those pieces of freaks had to ruin it with their never-ending greed. I mean, EA, aren't you happy you were bought by the Saudis and now supposedly you guys have a much bigger budget? Why? Why are the players always the victims of these stupid, unnecessary shenanigans of yours? What is wrong with telling the players? Just play a bit more, prove yourself a bit more, and we'll give you that beautiful diaper. I mean, you already locked a freaking radio. Not a grenade, not a gun, not a parachute, nothing significant. A radio behind BP Pro, and people, they still let it slide. You locked the ability to host 100-player matches, and people, they still let it go. Well, they let it go-ish. And now, you expect players to pay for a bonus path they already paid $25 for? Guys, I'm gonna conclude this video with 3 words. Screw you, EA. Thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.